Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another fall tutorial for you guys. Really like how this one turned out. This is my favorite of them all, and I think I will be wearing this pretty soon. So I'm super excited. I use this kind of nice holographic color. It's so gorgeous, and it is from the Morphe palette, which is even better. So it's extremely pigmented. It's super opaque. I just think, I mean, it is part of fall. I probably would wear that during the nighttime more so than the daytime. I don't know what this had to do with the time of day. But anyways, yeah. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. I used all drugstore except for my eyelashes, and that's it. Everything is drugstore, so I'm super excited. I do hope you guys enjoyed, and please give me a thumbs up if you did like. Follow me on social media. I will have all that goodness down below for you guys as always. Any info I may have forgotten to mention, I will leave it down below in the bottom bar as well for you guys. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy this channel. Be sure to leave me a comment on what you want to see next.
Alrighty guys, so starting off with the bare face, we're going to move straight on to prepping the skin. Well, priming the skin. I'm using my Makeup Forever mattifying primer, and I'm just placing this all on my face, mainly in the T-zone area, actually, on the nose, the chin, the forehead, where I'm most oily. Just going to blend that in. Then we're going in with our eyeshadow primer. I'm using the one by Jessie's Girl. I'm just putting this on my eyelids, and I'm going to just blend that into the eyelids as well. The reason I'm using a primer is to ensure my eyeshadow will stay on, because I have oily eyelids and they tend to crease after a long period of time. Then we are going to move into our foundation. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in 2 shades, and I'm admiring this beautiful brush by Morphe. This is their deluxe buffer brush. I will leave it linked down below, or the correct name. And I'm using this to blend out my foundation. I just dotted both colors onto my face, and then I moved on with this brush into blending that in. I really love how this blends out my foundation. It's seamless, but it's not like cakey. I don't know how to explain it. If you guys want to see a more review or in depth about this product, let me know. And then I just do the other side of my face as well, dotting it. I'm using both shades. I'm using the shade 322 and then 310. I don't know the names off the top of my head, but those are the numbers. And then I'm just blending it in once again, buffing it really good into the skin, bringing it down to the neck, up to the temples, making sure my neck and my face are matchy-matchy. We're going to move on to the brows using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. Mine is in the shade Brunette, whatever. I'm using the shade. That was a loud door shut. So I'm just going to go in and fill these in. I'm just going to give you a couple clips, you know, a little here. And then I'm going to give you another little clip of just me filling them in. I mean, you just fill them in into your preference and how you like them. And then we're going to go in with some brow powder. The one I'm using is by Anastasia. It's in the shade Ebony. And I'm just going to use this to fill in a little bit more of the brows, because I don't have a lot of brow hair. So I actually have to go and fake the funk. And yeah. And then I'm going to take this concealer. This is by Maybelline. It's the Better Skin in the shade Medium. And I'm going to go under my brow bone and sculpt them out a little bit more, just so they look a little bit more sharp and they don't look so messily. And then I'm going to take the concealer that's left on my hands once we get to the clip, Gabby. I am way ahead of myself. And then I'm going to drag whatever is left on the back of my hand of that concealer and place it onto the lids to act as a base for our eyeshadow, so it's all one color. And then I just blend that in. I'm going to go ahead and set that as well, my concealer and the concealer on my eyelids, with the Airspun face powder. And then I'm going in with the Morphe 35W palette. Yes, and I'm going to take that taupey kind of brown you guys saw, and I'm putting this in the crease, using it as a transition color, building it up. This is more of a cool tone taupe, but I actually like it. And then we're going to move on to another color from that palette. It's this nice bright orange color. Don't be afraid of it. It is such a beautiful complementary color on just about any skin tone, especially if you're more on the tanner, darker side like I am. It complements so well. And I'm just taking this with a blending brush and I'm packing this right under that transition color directly into the crease. That way it gives us kind of a more faded look. Then I'm just going to take the same blending brush and just blend those both together. Make sure they smash together, you know, go together. And then I'm taking this very pretty iridescent-y kind of color. It's one of those colors, kind of DuoChrome. Like if you turn a certain way and the light catches it, it can look either red, kind of a brick color, kind of a purpley bluish color. And I'm taking this also from a Morphe palette. It's from the 35 Taupe palette. I will leave it linked below. And I'm just packing that onto the eyelids, and then I'm using that blending brush to make sure everything's blended. Then I'm taking this kind of dark mauve color and I'm just going to pack this onto the outer part of the crease. And I'm just blending that in nicely, taking my time, packing on as much as I want. And since this is a more dramatic look, I keep going back and forth, packing it on more intensely, but I'm only keeping this on the outer V part, you guys. Then I'm going to take another dual fiber brush with no product on it and smash, blend those colors together. And then here I just touch up all the colors all over again. I go back to that orangey color and place it, making sure I don't lose color. I go back to the lid color, pack more onto the intensity that I wish. So that's what you want to do now. Just go back and pack on anything you want. And I actually used Fix Plus. I'm going in again with that orangey color, just packing on what I feel like needs more color. And then I'm going on to concealing the under eye, using the Maybelline Better Skin again in medium. I'm just going to do an upside down triangle, blending it out with a Wet n Wild flat foundation brush. And then I'm also going to sharpen up my eyeshadow, as you can see right there. Moving on to the other side, doing the exact same thing, blending it out and making sure that I give a nice sharp edge to my eyeshadow. That way it doesn't look so messy. Gonna bring it down to the bridge of my nose just to give it a more emphasized area and packing it on, blending it with my finger. Then I'm gonna set my under eye concealer. I'm gonna use a damp beauty blender and use the Airspun and let it sit and bake. I'm pretty sure if you watch YouTube, you already know what this method is. I let it sit for a while and then I went in with a big brush and just brushed it all off. And this just ensures that your concealer won't budge. Taking that color that we used in the outer part, I'm just lining my lower lash line with this from inner to outer rim. Or lower lash line. And then I'm going to take this orangey color and I'm going to diffuse it so it doesn't look too harsh. So I'm going to blend those two really, really well together. That way it gives it some depth, but it's not extremely dark that you're scared of looking like a raccoon, which I mean you can't. We're using purples and plums, And then we're moving on to mascara. I'm skipping the eyeliner because I just thought this look didn't need the eyeliner. I didn't want to take attention by putting some cat eye on. I just wanted to keep the eyeshadow extremely bold. And then I take those two shades and I use those as my brow bone highlight. If you want to put on eyeliner, guys, be my guest. Rock it all you want. But I just decided to skip it this time. I'm going to go in with the Hoola bronzer, and I'm just going to do this to kind of contour. And I realized I was still a little too dark for it right now. I guess I'm not at my lightest yet. So right after that, I'm going to go in with a different bronzer and pack it right over Hoola, because I know you can't even see it that well. So then I take Bahama Mama by The Balm, and I just go in and I actually give myself more of a contour look. I hit the temples, the chin, the jawline, and my kind of contour bone. And then I'm going in with MAC Pinch Me Blush. And I'm just packing this onto the cheeks. And that white powder you see, I was baking right under there so my contour can be more sharp. I just didn't add it to the video, but I can next time if you guys want me to. And then we're just going to take a big stippling brush and blend everything out. our contour, our blush, and then that baking. See, I just brushed it off, and see how much sharper my contour looks? Right after this, we are going to move on to our eyelashes. I'm using Cocoa Lashes in Risque, and I just show you how I'm applying them on really quickly, and then I'm going to show you the difference. Look at that. Those lashes are like va-va-voom. Like, you can even tell in this clip how like dramatic these are. These are the perfect lashes. Definitely recommend them. I will leave a link down below. And then the last thing is lippies. I have 3 options for you guys. The first option is a nude lip, and I'm taking the Milani lip liner in nude, and this kind of nude color, I believe it's Ferris Nude by L'Oreal. I'm lining my lips like regular, and right on top I'm placing the lipstick, and excuse me, that is your nude lip. I really like how this looks. And then our second lip is something that you can rock a little bit more. It's my personal favorite. I'm taking this NYX retractable lip pencil and this Too Faced melted lipstick in berry. So, long-lasting lipstick. I'm just lining my lips again and then going in with the Too Faced melted lipstick. And this is such a beautiful vampy lip. My personal favorite. I love it. And then your third option is a brownie lip. I'm using the Jordana Tawny lip liner and then a L'Oreal lipstick in Sunwash. Just lining my lips once again, and then I'm just going to place the lipstick, and it is beautiful. I absolutely love this one. My personal favorite is the second one. Let me know what your personal favorite was out of the 3, 1, 2, or 3, nude, vampy, or brownie. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave me in the comments down below. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!